should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I won't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Indianapolis. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he will score. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Milo Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ready. Liking, hey, let's go.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
At the 30-yard line.
On play action, Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Trap 50, trap 50. 18, pioneer.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete. And by Mitchell, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Hold it ready. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 11 on
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Come on.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 30 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
In motion, it's Odunze. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Santos's kick is good. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hot 70.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And the Colts first
Cougar
down.
19.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Steady.
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 10-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
65, 60, ground check, 60. Here we go, set, streak. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go. Check, Cowboy 80.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Hurt. Go.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Dragon 60. '70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Bronco 80. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Shamar Turner. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. JT Tuimoloau in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down, but the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
17. Here we go. Here we go. 7, 17, 18. 5 years. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
19
Gain on the play, but it leads to 4th down.
Dragon 60. Ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
He's got space inside the 25. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Chicago.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears move out in front by the score of 17-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
1st and 10. At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Mustang 19! Ready,
now Richardson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
Ready.
Throwing is Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Blitz. Ready. Turn back. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 19 tight.
To throw, it's Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half.
Let's go. Hawk 70. 19 Lions.
On second down, Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indy.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Come on.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
19. Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34. First now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one brought in by Warren. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
19 target.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 2.
Ready. Franco, 70 Lions. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right back to Warren again. And he'll be but that is good enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready? Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 4. On the give, this is Taylor. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Back to 60. 19. Charger. Cougar 19.
Taylor powering his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Oh, a loose football. The Colts have come away with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Warriors 70, Panther 11, Panther 11.
On first down, it's Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Colts. Now for the point out. He knocks it through. And the Colts will go up by 7.
Bears 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's Kmet. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
And the Bears first down.
Up the middle they go. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
They'll put Loveland in motion. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing.
He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Warriors 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Colts.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Panthers 60. Panthers 60. Get it. Panthers pass all 80. Steady.
4th quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another
Trap 60. Trap 60. Here we go. Here we go.
The 39-yard line.
Now Richardson. Left side, that is bumped by Warren. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
60 Eagles. Ready,
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. The short pass taken in by Warren.
job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
7 Pirates, Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That is caught. What a throw. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
Here we go, strike. Hey, Trap,
Burton, the man on the move. They're going to run it here with Monunga. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
On the jump.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw downfield caught by Burton. A gain there of 21. First down, Chicago.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
In motion, it's Odunze. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Got it. Ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll stick to the ground. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. 1st and goal. Here is first and goal.
Rig! 70 Timberwolves.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now, here's second and goal.
Let's go. Press all 80. Rig alert.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. He'll run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
19-18. Smash!
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You've got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And we're at the stage in this contest where possessions become extremely limited, so I don't blame them for going for it. But if they lose this game, this is going to be one of those play calls I think they wanted to have back.
And he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Cowboy 80.
They go right back to Taylor. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So it's a win for the Colts. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.